feet. Let's bring the knees together and the feet together. So curling the toes under to stretch and find that big toe extension. We're interlacing the fingers, rooting down through the feet as you inhale, press down to reach up. And as you exhale, let's press forward through the palms, around through that upper back. Again, inhale, stretch all the way up overhead. Maybe look up. As you exhale, interlace the fingers behind you. Press knuckles against the sacrum. Bend the elbows back in yoga mudra. Elbows back like wings. And we take a deep inhale, lift the heart. Breathe up. And then again, as you exhale, let's bring the chin and belly button towards your spine. Chin in towards the throat. Inhale, stretching long, stretching the knuckles away. And exhale, releasing. You can come down off of the toes at any point. We're going to try this again. Inhale, reach up. This time as you exhale, we're bending the elbows over to one side, chin in and head back slightly. Take another breath here. Exhaling. Inhale, pressing back up, maybe look up, lift the heart. Exhale, bending the elbows over to the other side, chin in and head back slightly. And from there, inhale, let's press the palms to face you this time. And as you exhale, rounding through the spine so your palms are facing you. It almost feels like you're trying to break your fingers apart. So really stretching those outer shoulders and outer arms. And then maybe pulling the shoulders back one at a time, alternating right and left. So we get this nice little stretch through the outer shoulder and the wrists a little bit. And then we'll release the hands again. Roll the shoulders back, interlace the opposite forefinger and thumb on top, bending the elbows back, deep breath in. And deep breath out, tuck the chin and belly in. Again, as you're ready, inhaling, stretch the knuckles away. And exhaling, release. So from here, we're going to go ahead and come off of the feet. If you haven't done so already, we're going to circle the toes slowly around. Circle the other direction. And then relax those feet, let them thump and flop. And then bring the feet together, knees together. We're going to sit back into the heels and just raise the knees as high as it feels comfortable. Feel that nice stretch through your shins and the tops of the feet and ankles. Let this be a little bit of a meditation. This too shall pass. And slowly coming back up. Take a moment as you stack tall, shoulders directly above the hips. Observe as you breathe. From here, we're coming back onto your hands and knees or tabletop. So knees are hip distance apart, hands are shoulder distance apart. Let's go ahead and open the fingers nice and wide as well, and pressing into the finger pads and the knuckles. We're going to send the inner thighs, lift them up and back, lengthening your spine. You feel a little lift in your gut here as you inhale. There's that lift and stretch in your tummy. And then as you exhale, we're going to curl into cat, pressing into the shin bones and the fingertips as well. As you curl, tuck the chin. Again, as you're ready, inner thighs lift up and back. You can go at your own pace. Try to move slowly and again, lengthen the breath. So we're following that long, smooth breath. Inhaling, because the body knows where to go for some of you that have been practicing. The body knows where to go, but we want to let the breath guide. Wow, excuse me. So we want to really let the breath guide instead of letting the body take over at autopilot mode. So we inhale, lengthen through the spine here again. And as we exhale, looking all the way back towards your tail, stretch the neck and the shoulders. Inhale, coming back to the center. And exhale, looking all the way back through the tail. You can feel that nice long stretch to the side waist as well. And then inhale, back through center. Let's exhale, curl the toes under, just stretch up and back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And gently walk the feet here in place. You can send the hips also side to side. Stretch those glutes. Stretch out through the calves, the hamstrings, the hips, the shoulders, whatever's needed here. And maybe you find some stillness here. You can bend into the knees as much as you need to. Sometimes I like to deeply bend the knees, lifting the hips real high, stretching the shoulders, but also the lower back here as you rest the belly onto the thighs. You keep those hips high and the back nice and flat. And maybe gently shake your head from side to side or up and down. If you are feeling like the shoulders are a little bit tight, you can widen the hands further apart, or if they're in pain, you can also come down onto all fours or do this in a hanging forward fold, so there's no pressure on the shoulders. And then from here, we'll go ahead and come forward into a plank pose. Tailbone down towards the heels. Again, we're pressing firmly into the fingertips and the knuckles. And we're protracting the shoulder blades, trying to broaden the shoulders wide and the upper back towards the ceiling. It almost feels like you're caving in your chest a little bit, keeping your core strong. Another deep, slow breath here. And as you exhale, let's bring your left knee towards your left shoulder. This can also be done on the knees. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, right knee towards the right shoulder. Inhale to plank. Again, you can lower to the knees at any time. Exhale, left knee to left shoulder. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Good, and maybe bring the left knee up to your chest. Lift that heel nice and high. And then the right knee up to your chest, heel nice and high. And left, and right, and left, and right. Maybe it becomes a little bit of a mountain climber here. Get the heart rate up a little bit. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch those shoulders. Inhaling forward to plank. Exhale, open the mouth. To downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. I think I'm going to align this breath here. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's come down into puppy pose or heart pose. You can, this is Anahata Asana actually, and we can bring your chin or forehead down to the mat. Relax your shoulders. Deep, slow breaths. Really see if we can breathe into the belly. Allow your belly to also relax here on the inhales especially. And relax into your lower back. Soften the shoulders into the earth, the chest towards the earth. From here, we'll slowly drag the hands back towards you, underneath your shoulders, rounding your spine in cat. Send the inner thighs lift up and back again as you inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Let's bring the fingers facing each other so that the palms are facing up towards the ceiling or towards you. We inhale, stretch the fingers up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. Just give those wrists a little break. Inhale, a nice little stretch. Fingers to the ceiling, exhale, open. One more time, fingers to the ceiling. And if you'd like to here, we can take some push-ups for the wrists. So just allowing some of these other muscles to engage in the weight bearing here. We're leaning forward as much as we can. And then as we sit back, maybe into the heels, or you could sit up onto the knees, we'll do a little circling of the wrists. So we're bringing the backs of the hands together, circling forward, down, all the way around. And then we're circling the opposite direction. So again, we start with the backs of the hands together. And you just kind of roll through those wrists. Beautiful. From here, let's roll the shoulders. Take a nice deep, slow inhale. Reach up towards the ceiling. Palms to touch. As you exhale, we'll come down through the center. Inhale, maybe press up onto the knees. Reach up. Lift the heart. Exhale from here. We're going to circle the arms around. And maybe if you'd like here, coming forward, kind of slithering through like a snake. So we're going to keep the triceps and elbows close into your body as you bring your chin and chest towards the floor. We can bring the whole body down. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a deep, slow inhale. Lift up the heart. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Let's tuck the chin and roll through the spine here. Inhale. So we're squeezing the triceps into your body. Exhale. Keeping the shoulders down as well. Tuck the chin in towards the throat as you inhale. The head is the last thing up. Your gaze is the last thing to rise as you exhale. We slowly lower, and head is the last thing to come down. Last time, inhale. Strengthening those triceps, strengthening the legs to support the spine and back. When you're ready, inhale, press it up. Exhale to downward facing dog again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And remember, you can always widen the hands or the feet up as far apart as you need to make this workable for your body today. And remembering that every day is different for your body, so leaving the space and compassion for that. And then from here, let's go ahead and walk your feet forward all the way up to the top of your mat. And take a nice inhale. Inner thighs lift up and back. We're raising halfway up, flat back. Exhale and deepen your fold. Inhale again. Inner thighs lift, halfway up, flat back. Exhale and deepen your fold. Let's go ahead and sit down like you're in an imaginary chair. Hook the thumbs here. Spread the fingers wide as you inhale. Stretch all the way up. Lift the heart. As you exhale, we're pressing down through the left foot to come up and over to your right. Feeling like you're trying to rip your thumbs apart. Again, we inhale. Spread the fingers wide and lift the heart. Exhale. Lengthen, press down through the right foot as you go left. Inhale again, root down to rise. Upper back bends, heart lifts. As you exhale, we're going to bend into the knees, interlace the fingers behind you, root down through those feet. Stretch your shoulders here. So we're bending the knees a lot to stretch the shoulders. Your belly and chest may be resting on your thighs. If and when you feel ready, you can stretch the legs. Another deep breath here. As you exhale, release the arms down towards the mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway to rise again. Inner thighs lift up and back. Exhale and deepen your fold.